Sometimes the most amazing stories aren't these huge, epic tales. Nope. Sometimes they're hiding in the quiet corners of our own homes. And today, we're going to prove it by looking really closely at one simple object and the two very, very different characters who call it theirs. So our story kicks off right here with this swirly patterned cushion. Now, it might not look like a whole lot, but in our tale, trust me, this is the seat of power. It's the throne. The only question is, who gets to sit on it? Well, let's meet our first contender. First up, let's meet a character I like to think of as the Night Watcher. Its name is Hachimi. And there it is, Hachimi, in all its glory, claiming the throne. At first glance, you just see this small, compact little creature. It's dark, almost like a shadow, but then you've got these two incredibly bright spots that just pull you right in. There's a real intensity there, don't you think? Okay, so let's really break down what we're looking at here. The fur is jet black and super fluffy. It almost seems to soak up all the light around it. But then, bam, you've got these huge, luminous yellow eyes. They're like two full moons staring out from a dark night. You add in those tiny gray inner ears and that tight, watchful posture, and you get this character that feels super alert, kind of mysterious, and just incredibly focused. But Hakihime isn't the only one with a claim to the cushion. Not at all. Let's meet our second character, a totally different kind of ruler. We'll call the Crimson Guardian, Monsteri. And here is Monsteri. Whoa, talk about a complete 180. I mean, where Hachimi was small and dark, Monsteri is big and round and just unbelievably red. It takes up pretty much the whole cushion, but not with intensity, more with this big, plush, and actually surprisingly friendly vibe. Now, let's get a closer look at the details, because this is where the fun is. The body is this bright crimson that you just can't miss. It's soft and round, totally huggable. But my favorite parts have to be these playful little touches. You've got the purple and black striped horns, that friendly little smile with just two tiny fangs poking out, and that one single fluffy gray eyebrow that gives it so much personality. See, this is not a scary monster. This is a guardian for sure. So, there we have it, our two rulers, Hachimine and Monsteri, and they've both sat on the exact same throne. So let's put them together and really see what makes this story so interesting. And for the very first time, here they are, side by side. The difference is just, it's striking, isn't it? On the left, you've got this tiny pocket of darkness with these piercing, bright eyes. And on the right, a big, bright, cheerful ball of red. It's literally night and day, sitting on the very same swirly cushion. This right here gets to the heart of it. Hachimili feels like a creature of the night, all watchful intensity and quiet observation. Monsteri, on the other hand, is definitely a creature of the day. Big, loud with its color, and just radiating this gentle, friendly vibe. They are complete and total opposites. All right, let's do a proper tale of the tape and see how this all stacks up. First, the color palette. Hakimi is all about that high contrast, the black and yellow. Monsteri, it's a much more playful mix of red, gray, and purple. Then their size, small and compact versus large and round. Expression, watchful and intense versus friendly and smiling. And their key details really say it all. For Hakimi, it's all about the power in those luminous eyes, while Monsteri's charm is all in those quirky striped horns. So they couldn't be more different, we've established that. So how does this whole story resolve itself? What does it actually mean that these two opposites both rule from the exact same place? We've seen just how different they are, in color, in size, in their whole vibe. I mean, in just about every single way you can measure. And yet, despite all of that, the cushion is what brings them together. It tells us that they're equals, that they both belong here. Their shared space proves that one isn't replacing the other. They just coexist. And that, right there, is the heart of this whole thing. It's a simple idea, but it's a powerful one. Their differences are what we notice first. Sure, it's what makes each one special, but it's their shared space, that single throne, that turns them from two separate characters into one single, really fascinating story. So the next time you see a couple of mismatched objects just sitting together, maybe take a closer look. What story are they telling you? What kinds of contrasts and connections can you find? You might be really surprised by the tales that are hiding in plain sight. Thanks for tuning in.